Hello, Steve White, Steve White 89. Well, I just about had a heart attack when I heard this because you just see the title, the headline sort of thing, and protester smears Mona Lisa with cake. I'm like, oh my god, what the hell was that? Was it just out in the open? Was it not protected? I'm like freaking out. I'm looking at stuff. I'm like, I played a video. I'm like, oh, thank God. All I did was smear it on the bulletproof glass that's protecting it. I'm like, oh, thank God. But the headlines all were like terror-inducing and misleading and clickbait. But I spent a couple of minutes of pure fear of not knowing if it had been destroyed or not. But yeah, so basically some nutjob protester snuck a cake into the Louvre by pretending to be an old lady or something, and he had it like in a wheelchair. I don't know, very complicated. And he was making a lot of noise, and he actually tried to break the glass, and then he just smeared the cake all over it and got grabbed by security. But apparently the Mona Lisa was attacked a few years ago because it used to be on real display where you could actually see it with your own eyes. But then they basically put a sheet of bulletproof glass in the frame, so it's like behind glass in the frame, so it's pretty safe. And actually I just realized it's really tiny. I never realized how small it was because I've seen reproductions of it which are larger. So but yeah, that just scared me. And I know it's not a big deal, I mean, in that sense, because it's not like it's somebody's life or something, or some human tragedy or something. But a lot of those headlines were misleading. They made it sound like someone actually got cake onto the Mona Lisa and could have damaged it, which is a tragedy in its own way. But and they weren't true. So I really would like some more responsible, headlines from media and people like that, because I mean I have occasionally written the odd sensational title for a video, but I'm just a small person with a small channel. No one's relying on me for news or something. So people who are in the news and media realm, they really need to be a bit more genuine with some of their headlines, because they can be misleading and upsetting. And that did nearly give me a stroke when I saw that, and I thought that perhaps they'd actually damaged the Mona Lisa, and it might have been damaged forever or something, and it's safely behind glass. So my title will state that it was behind glass, just even though it's news, it's over, everyone knows. But yeah, I just remember that from the other day. I wanted to make a video then, but I wasn't feeling very well. I'm still not feeling very well. But I made a video about the Queen. I thought, I may as well do that one about the Mona Lisa as well while I'm sitting here and the camera's set up. There's not much else to talk about today, but I think that's it. I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of headlines like that. Irresponsible media, irresponsible reporting. We need to really, really take this seriously, because in other cases like the you-know-what from the last 2 years, and the thing that happened on January, the day after the 5th, in America, like these things, a lot of these things have been portrayed, incorrectly on either side. And, we really, really need to take journalism and the media seriously, especially when it comes to smearing cakes on classic paintings.